Yo! How's it going? I'm buzzing right now. All I can say is the mighty Lynx FC are looking good. We're looking like we've got a bright future. We're starting to turn things around. We beat CompletelyChaz in the last episode. I've got tea for days next to me ready to go. I've got drink for days next to me ready to go. And I've got a packet of Haribo. I'm living the dream right now. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, absolutely living the dream. But welcome to the video. Thank you very much for joining us today. This is episode number 8 of the World Network game. If you haven't seen previous episodes or you don't know the system of how things work, quick little update. There's basically there's a league tier system that we're in. We're currently in Division 2. Then you've got the World Network game carries on, and you've got Division 1, which is above us. Then go away, keyboard. Division 1, which is above us, and then you have the Premier League, which is above Division 1, as per usual. The sole goal of the game and of the series is to reach the Premier League. As you can see, the teams get tougher as we go up the leagues, and and basically win the whole thing. You become sort of the World Premier League champion, if you like. So yeah, that's the goal. We are currently, as I said, in Division 2. We've had sort of a topsy-turvy start to the series as of so far. We're currently sat in 8th place after 3 games. We've won 1 and drawn 2, so we are unbeaten. We did beat CompletelyChaz in the last episode as we continue, so make sure you go and check out previous episodes. We started off with a blank canvas, so no players, no staff, given a nice little hefty budget to go and build a team. And we did build a very nice team, actually. I personally believe we've got the strongest team on paper. We've got a really good team. I think we got a good chance. This is the team here. We've got Fabio and Butland in goal. Choices at right back, we've got Cedric and Johnny. At centre back we have Basong, Balanta, Bruma and Rakitsky. At left back we have Casco, Alonso or Baba. We've actually got 3 left backs at the moment because Casco is struggling with injuries and he's not back for like a month. But Baba's been an absolute worldie of a buy. Most expensive buy, but they're probably the best buy that we made actually so far. Defensive midfield / central midfield, we have Nicholas Stark, Fernando Gago, Morgan Schneidlin, John Joe Shelby, Dennis Garmash can all play in there. Then we also have Medran currently on loan, although we may look to send him back because we've potentially got a better loanee joining us very, very soon, but I'll keep that under wraps until things are confirmed. Then on the right hand side we have Zivkovic and Dokau. On the left hand side we have AU. AU, who was our other left hand side? Rataru is currently in the under 21s, I think. Yeah, AU, Munir can play on the left as well. And then up front we have choice of Max Cruz, Saviola and Danny Ings. Max Cruz unfortunately isn't due back for another 9 days, so he will be missing the next game. This is our schedule. We should be getting through at least 3 games in this episode. We played Penguins previously. We've got Cruz Azul, PSV, Viktoria Pilsen and then maybe Ajax. Penguins do actually play against the Foxes, so make sure you go check out that episode. Just probably should have mentioned this at the beginning, but in the World Division 2, obviously there are 3 other YouTubers involved in this. We have ourselves, Lynx FC, we have Tox1c LeMoN, who's currently in charge of the Foxes and top of the league, which is very frustrating. Jaguars is JustAnotherGuyHD, he's looking for his first win, as is CompletelyChaz, who's the master behind the idea of this series. He's in charge of the Penguins. We beat him in the last episode, so make sure you go check that out. Anyway, I'm going to come back to you when we have some important updates / some big games to play. I think we're going to look to probably rest players in the next game, but we'll see how we get on. So, news just in. Even though we're only 3 games into the league, Munir has already requested to terminate his loan. So that's very, very strange. I like Munir. He's not as good as before the update, but Munir, he's kind of... I don't know, he can play in a variety of positions, which is really good for us, but I mean, he's played once. He's a winger. He's obviously a winger at the moment. In previous FMs, he's been striker, but because we're not paying a fee after or any of his wages, I'm gonna just ignore that. I know he's requested. That's strange. Literally, we're like 3 games into the league. We've played. He joined around here, around the Deportivo game, I think. We lost in the Stuttgart game. He's actually... I plan to play him in the next game as well because I want to rest AU because we need to do a bit of rotation in the game against Cruz Azul. So, yeah, Stuttgart... I mean, it's a strange one, that one. But I think we're going to ignore him and just tend to shut up. So, guys, as you can see, this is the loanee signing that I was on about. Sol from Atletico Madrid, who turns out to be a really, really good player. Absolute worldie of a youngster. He's going to be the guy that we're going to have coming in. He's got great potential. He's got good current ability already. So that means that we're going to send Medran back because Soul is much different. You might actually also see that we're starting to turn into a little bit of a trialist FC at the moment. I'm just trying to make some money, trying to do some good business, and then hopefully we'll sell some of these players on if we decide to take them on in the long term. But we're going to terminate that Medran deal as Soul is joining the club. So yeah, things are going well so far. So here he is, Lynx FC loan Soul, the absolute Soul train. Look at him, he looks like a great player. We're not paying a penny, he's definitely better than Medran, that's why we've sent Medran back. Great backup across all boards, whether it's defensive midfield. Going to retrain him in central attacking midfield and also central midfield as well, where he's most natural. But we are going to train him, as I said, new position in central attacking midfield. Let's get that familiarity in that position up, and then hopefully the versatility of him will be huge for us. As you can see, the Medran loan deal finishes. So here are the games that are going to be going on today. As you can see, Everton are at home to the Jaguars. We're at home to Cruz Azul, as you know. And the big one over on the Foxes and the Penguins channels, so CompletelyChaz FM and Tox1c LeMoN's channels. Like I said, links are all in the description. They're playing each other. The Foxes are at home, the Penguins are away. The Penguins are still looking for their first win, and the Foxes are currently top of the league. We need the Penguins to win in order for us to sort of maybe look to catch them. We're 2 points behind them at the minute, and we're currently sat in 8th place, I believe. So we're trying to press, 9th place. We're trying to press up the league, so hopefully the Foxes will lose. Everton have played their game in hand. They're actually joint top. The Foxes still remain top of the league via goal difference though. So yeah, Everton, the Jaguars have their work cut out as well. We're actually favourites for this game. We're evens on to win. Cruz Azul are 11-5 to win. Cruz Azul currently rest in 16th position. They've had 1 win and 2 losses. So hopefully we can get a comfortable victory against them today. We've got a stronger team, definitely. Our key man, according to the reports, is Rakitsky. Their key man is Jose de Jesus Corona. It's a close call, but I've got to call it for links today. We're going for a 4-2-3-1, like the game against CompletelyChaz, but we're playing higher wingers this time, so AU and Dockow are given more attacking freedom just because of how deep they're playing. Rafinha will probably get bogged down a little bit by their 2 defensive midfielders, but hopefully on the wings will be where we're strongest, as per usual. We've got Baba, Balanta, Rakitsky and Cedric, so we've still gone with a strong team. I've managed to sort out their fitness a little bit. Butlin's in goal, obviously, as Fabio is injured. Schneiderlin and Garmash in central midfield, so we're dropping Gago for a rest. Dockow on the right, AU on the left. Rafinha's come in for Shelvey. Shelvey's having a rest, and then Danny Ings comes in as Max Cruz and Saviola are both injured. But hopefully Saviola should be available for the next game. We'll see how we get on. Right, so we've just kicked off. We're going for a controlled tempo. We're trying to go sort of keep the ball and get some attacking movement going. We've been training attacking movement for this game, so hopefully we can actually get a couple of goals, and Danny Ings can finally score his first goal for the club. He's been winding me up as of late. We're going to keep eyes on the rest of the results coming in on the right hand side, especially that game between the Foxes and the Penguins. But we do need a win to here today. I think it's going to be vital for us pushing forward. We need to climb the table. We're dominating possession as well, which is good. Balanta picks up the ball. It's out to Baba. A is going to swing it in, and it is 1-0 to Lynx FC. It is 1-0, and finally we're getting goals early doors, but AU manages to score the first goal of the game. It's his 3rd goal of the season for the mighty Lynx FC, and we are 1-0 up against Cruz Azul. I do apologise, we're still trying to find out what the technical reason is for this, but we are still technically being shown in the 3D highlights as Huddersfield, so we are going to be in blue and white stripes. It's going to be a little bit hard to see. As you can see, we are wearing black shorts, but Baba played it into AU, and he's just taken a big smash. It struck the crossbar and bounced over the line, and it is 1-0 to the Lynx FC, and we're up to 4th position currently. Gimenez has got it's a good save by Butland. They whipped in a free kick really quickly there. I was worried about them scoring straight away. Butland has smashed the ball upfield. Danny Ings has done really well to win it. Balanta knocks it down, comes out to Rafinha, switches it to Garmash. Rafinha's created some space. He's going to play a through ball, is he? Rafinha takes it all the way and he skies it over the bar. Great opportunity to make it 2-0. Baba with a throw-in. Comes out to Garmash. Back to Baba. Rafinha. AU. It's good football. And it is a penalty. Diego Arias has fouled AU in the box, and it will give Andre AU his second chance. His chance to make it 2-0 for him and for the Mighty Lynx FC, and he does so. And it is 2-0. We are on the rise, and we are currently above the Foxes in the league, which is huge. This is what I want to see. AU grabbing the penalty here. Star jumps there from the keeper. Sends him the complete wrong way. Tucks it in the bottom left-hand corner, just like that. And I mean, we're just doing so well, but let's just keep it going. We might go to control in a second. Just sort of I don't want them to score before half-time. That's probably vital. So Cedric picks up the throw on the right-hand side. Docal's going to come inside. He's tackled, though, by Pinto. Pinto's going to play it long. Cedric should get that. And he's giving it away. It's a poor touch. And Alamau is a good save by Butland, saving Cedric's backside there. Jesus Christ, that was poor from Cedric. Half-time then. It is 2-0 to the Mighty Lynx FC. Let the boys go out with a clear mind. We don't need to address anything. I'm going to ignore that, and I'm going to say calm. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, lads. I do want Danny Ings to get a bloody goal. We're still going to go control. That's fine. So let's go and start the second half. But before we actually start and kick off for the second half, we're going to have a quick look at the results from around the grounds. So as you can see, it is currently 1-0 to the Foxes. And look who scored. Look who scored. There is going to be some singing going on Toxic LeMoN's channel. Guido Carrillo has got the 1-0, made it 1-0 in the 34th minute for the Foxes. So it's 1-0 over there at the moment. And the Penguins, that might mean, no, they're not quite bottom as of yet, but they're not doing great. The Jaguars is still 0-0 against Everton, away at Everton. That will be a tough game. Everton are favourites to win the league at the moment, so not too bad for them. But wow, you don't want Guido Carrillo scoring against you, I'm telling you. AU, however, is going to come forward with the ball from kickoff. Is he going to cross it in? Is he going to cross it in? He's crossed it in, but it's been blocked. And it's going to go out for a throw. Baba, however, is going to take the throw. Comes out to A's, knocks it back out to Baba. Garmash into Rafinha, and it is 3-0 to Lynx FC. And what does that mean? It does not mean we're top of the league, obviously, but the Foxes obviously are top of the league. We're still 2 points clear of us with that 1-0 current lead against the Penguins. But Garmash tucks it into Rafinha, takes it down really, really well, and just sort of slots it into the corner. I think we might look to make some substitutions very soon, sooner rather than later, because I'm more thinking about fitness for the next game. But it's good for Rafinha to be getting on the score sheet. Dockow with a free kick is saved, and Schneiderlin's going to come up with 2 rebounds, and he's fouled someone anyway. That's 2 clear-cut chances, but a great free kick from Dockow, and a good save by the keeper, to be fair. Okay, we're going to make 2 substitutions now. We're going to bring Abdul Babar off, give him a rest. He's obviously been a very good player for us so far. Johnny is going to come in. He can obviously play right back or left back, which is great. Ignore Danny Ings, he's just taken a knock, but it's not an injury knock, it's just one of them ones where he should be able to run it off. Rafinha, however, has been booked and he's sort of low on condition. He has scored and he is having a good game, but I think we'll give him a rest. I think we might give Sol his first game, maybe? He's not natural in central attacking midfield. Maybe Shelby, but he's 91%. I know Sol's not natural there, but I think I'm going to go for Sol, an advanced playmaker. Just introduce him to the club, give him a little bit of game time, and I think in the long term as well, we may actually make a third change, trusting that injuries go our way. I've probably spoken too soon here. Pinto though with a throw in. Comes up to Zaragoza. Dockow wins it though, and Sol comes and beats Baez to the ball. Pinto into Baez. Arias plays to Santa Cruz. Alamau, and he's missed a sitter. He's missed a sitter. He's 1-on-1 and he's completely put it over wide. You can't miss any more than that. We'll quickly pause it in the 70th minute. We'll see how the results are going. It's still 0-0 between Everton and the Jaguars. But this is the game that's important. It's still 1-0 to the Foxes. Guido Carrillo still keeping it a 1-0 there for the Foxes. And I bet Toxic LeMoN is going absolutely crazy right now. Cedric with a throw-in. I thought it was a corner, but it's not. Schneiderlin's going to pick up the ball. Cedric has got plenty of room. He's going to put the ball in. Sol. Oh, saved. Dockow. He's saved again. Good double save by the goalkeeper. He's having a good game, actually. It's another corner. Schneiderlin's going to take it weirdly. Belanto, and it's cleared. Dockow should get to that. He does. Don't mess this up, Cedric. Good. Butland's going to take the goal kick. It's played long. Schneiderlin picks the ball up. Ayu's trying to create some room into Garmash. One more from Sol. Danny Ings. Can he get his first goal for the club? This is what I mean by Danny Ings. The keeper didn't even need to save that. But, wow, he's poor. Sol with a corner. Balanta. This time again it's cleared. Again at the near post. Got to beat that first man. So, It's 3-0. We're in the 80th minute. We're going to make our third change and pray that injuries stay. We don't get any injuries, basically. Dockow, we're going to give a rest. He's having an average game today. He's probably due an average game. He's played that many. But Munir is going to come on. He's been obviously moaning about loan time and game time and stuff like that. We're going to swap Munir and AU over. Just because Munir is more natural on the left and AU is better on the right than Munir is. So hopefully we can keep this game out. Obviously we're at home. We want to keep a clean sheet, which is vital, but I'm happy with the way things are going at the minute. We're going to stay in control as well. Right, so we're going to pause it there. We're going to make a couple more changes. I think the instructions, we'll go retain possession. We'll go with a lower tempo now. That's fine. And we're going to go for defensive, just to frustrate the opposition. And we'll just tell them calm, tighten up, confirm then changes, and away we go. So we should slow down the game now. Let them have the ball whenever we get it. We're going to keep the ball, play like slowly, and just keep the ball tiki-taka just around in our own half if we can, and see this game out to hopefully keep it at 3-0. Pinto with a throw. He's come to Arias. I want to keep a clean sheet, and looks like it's been chipped over, but Johnny's going to come away with the ball. This should see it out. Sol's done well to win it. Plays it out to Munir. He's got plenty of room. And that is it, boys. It's full time. Lynx FC have won 3-0 against Cruz Azul. Great result for us, helping us start to climb the table and catch up with Toxic LeMoN. We'll show you the full-time results very, very shortly. I'm going to say calm. Well done, lads. That's a good win for us. And that means 2 wins on the bounce. Who'd have thought that at the beginning of the series? And our tactic familiarity is still only competent. So imagine what we could be doing. But yeah, results around the ground. Oh, Penguins have equalised. It is 1-1. They're still in the second half. The Jaguars again have drawn, so he's still looking, JustAnotherGuy still looking for his first win of the season. But that's probably not a bad result considering Everton are favourite to win the league. But the most important news is we've won 3-0. And currently, with the Penguins doing that, we are now above the Foxes in the league. On goal difference, only by 1 goal. But I'm happy with that. That's fine. Come on, Penguins. Get that second goal. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'd expect you to be saving Mr. CompletelyChaz FM. Look at that. The Penguins have stolen a 90th minute penalty to win 2-1 away to the Foxes. And I'm getting messages. CompletelyChaz is going absolutely crazy. Oh my God, that is great for us as well. That does mean that we will go above the Foxes in the league. Look at that. The Jaguars drew 0-0. I feel sorry for Jag, man. It's slowly coming together for him. I know it will in the long term, but the Penguins have stolen the victory against the Foxes 2-1. At least Toxic LeMoN got to have a little bit of a sing-song with Guido Carrillo, but CompletelyChaz has made it 2-1 in the 90th minute winner. Absolutely mad. We obviously won 3-0. It's just seconds down. Post-match press conference. It was a great moment for Rafinha. He'll start banging them in for now. Danny Ings didn't seem to have much luck in front of goal today. What do you think? He was snatching chances of the day, but he'll get it there. Everyone enjoyed Andre. Can't think of any better. Special goal. Of course, it's a special goal. It's Andre Ayew. Got to be pleased with the result and performance. It's very pleasing when it comes together. Are you looking for Rafinha permanent? He's a fantastic player to the squad, so certainly. Yes, I agree. We've been given 150k for winning that game. Ayew again is the man. He's on form with 2 goals. Lee Martin, with a couple of our trials we've sent back. But yeah, that is huge. This is how it leaves the league table after the first game of the episode. We are currently, if he wants to come up, we are currently sat in 3rd position. America from Mexico, they're up top, with level on points with Viktoria Pilsen, who we play in this episode. They're 9 points apiece, and we're sat in 3rd place. The Foxes currently sit in 7th. The Penguins in 17th after their first victory of the series, and the Jaguars still looking for that win on 3 points in 19th position after the 0-0 draw against Everton. The second set of fixtures then in this episode, as you can see, the Foxes are playing away to Cruz Azul, who we played previously, who it seems to be a pattern going on that they play the team that we played previously. The Jaguars are home to Udinese. Hopefully he can get his first win over there. Come on, Jag, you can do it. Behind you. We're away to PSV. I would have said one of the tougher fixtures in the league, especially with people like Memphis Depay in the team. Then the Penguins are at home to Kivas. So I believe Kivas are in 5th. Currently PSV are in 21st position. Jaguars obviously lie in, I think, 19th. And then Udinese in 8th. Cruz Azul are now 20th. And the Foxes obviously 7th. We're in 3rd. I really want to press for top of the league. We've just been kicked out of the game. What's an episode of the World Network game without a technical issue, eh? It's like it has to happen every episode. But don't worry, we've not lost anything. Luckily, we just saved before we hit this point. So literally saved and then it cut out, as you saw. So back to what I was saying. Jaguars are home to Udinese. The Foxes are away to Cruz Azul. We are away to PSV, who I would have thought would have been one of the strongest teams in the league, but their league position currently doesn't say that, although they did draw with the Penguins. And talking of the Penguins, they have Kivas at home. So as I said, I do think PSV are a really strong team. They're 6-4 favourites to win this game. It doesn't really reflect their league position. As I said, they're currently sat in 21st place. We are in 3rd. We're 13-8 on to win. PSV and Lynx are two very evenly matched teams, and the draw looks like the most likely result. Steven Shars and Fabio will be missed by their respective sides. Butland's come in and he's done really well. I'm thinking Fabio might struggle to get in the team after this. They're playing with a 4-1-2-1-2 with Depay up front. They haven't got him in the wing. They've got De Jong and Depay up top, Mayer behind, Guardado, Wijnaldum either wing, Hilsmark in defensive midfield, Williams, Hendricks, Davish and Tamata at the back. We're going for the same formation, the same team that we played in the last game, other than we're playing Sol in the number 10 role. Shelvey and Rafinha, their condition wasn't quite as high as I'd like it to be. We do have a week break after this game though, so that's why we're playing with our strong team. Still waiting for Danny Ings to get his first goal for the club. Sol's not 100% confident or competent in that position as of yet. We are training him there, but he looked really bright when he came on in the last game, so I was quite pleased. But I think we'll end up bringing Shelvey on at some point just to give him some game time to get his fitness up after the long-term injury that he had just as we started the season. So we kick off then away to PSV. We are controlling. I might have to maybe opt to go on the counter. We're playing in blue and green. This is our away kit. So yeah, fingers crossed. We need another 3 points. If we can push for top of the league, that'd be awesome. Who have America got? They're away to Metalist Kharkiv. Where are they in the league? They are currently in 13th place. So we'll keep an eye on the results elsewhere as well as we approach the 10th minute. And so far, not a single highlight. But PSV have got a little bit more possession as they come with possession here. Depay with the ball. Guardado's got a little bit of room. He's going to cut inside. What a goal. He's absolutely smashed that top bins. Andreas Guardado has absolutely pinged the left foot curler. It's coming off the wing. I think we may opt to play more central. Depay picks it up, as you can see. Guardado on his left foot cuts inside and has smashed that top corner. Touches the crossbar as it goes in as well. What a goal. They're getting a lot of the ball, PSV, at the minute. De Jong's got a little bit of room. They've got a lot of room on the left hand side. Wijnaldum's going to come inside. And De Jong, it's not a great. I think that number 10, the player, whoever they got in the number 10, has really got a lot of room. I think it was Guardado, wasn't it, in the number 10? But no, it wasn't Guardado. Guardado was on the right hand side. Who was on the number 10? Mayer. It was Mayer in the number 10. So yeah, we may have to adjust the formation shortly. They're getting a lot of possession. Butland with a goal kick. Dockal's going to pick it up. He does. It's a great touch. Do not lose it. Garmash is going to play it. Sol. Danny Ings. Is he going to get first goal? No, he doesn't. Sol, Danny Ings, AU, good save by Zoe, and he goes out for a corner ball. Need that Danny Ings to get a goal to get his checkbook open. Cedric with a corner, swings it in, and it's a goal. Who scored that? I don't even know. Was it Dockal? Dockal showing that he's a beast at absolutely everything, and he gets a goal from the Cedric corner. As you can see, we're playing in red and blue here, weirdly. Gets the ball in. Dockout was a volley actually, crossbar and in. Why is everything hitting the crossbar before it goes in? But it is 1-1. Let's keep this going. So scores from around the grounds as we hit the 35th minute. It's still 0-0 between the Foxes and Cruz Azul. Jaguars are now 2-0 down to Udinese. Di Natale and Kone were the goals for them. Palmeiras beating Everton. Penguins is currently 1-1. Berardi and Denigris. There's the goal scorers there. Warrior obviously 1-1 with Guardado and Doc out on the score sheet. We do need to get a win in this game. I think we have to beat PSV just because of how they're doing currently in the league. We sit in 4th position at the moment, and I think if we score, we'll go 2nd if we win this game as it stands. Rakitsky, though, not having a great game. So we hit half-time then. It is still 1-1, still only the single point that we'll be getting in the league. And we do need to turn this round, step it up a mark. I think we might bring and make some substitutions very, very soon, depending on how things go, but we'll see how we get on. So we kick off for the second half then. Let's hope that we can get maybe 1 or maybe even 2 goals to get a cushion. But yeah, fingers crossed. I want another 3 points. We currently still sit in 3rd place. Doc out with a free kick though. He's put it in. Rakitsky's going to... Oh my god, a double save. A double save by the keeper. We are starting to dominate this game slightly now. Cedric's going to whip another corner in. Balanta is cleared though. Sol should pick up that comfortably. Cedric's out wide. He's going to smash it back to Butland, who's got the whole half. He literally has the whole half to himself. Finally we have some players coming in this half. Rakitsky's hopefully going to get up. It does. Garmash loses out the ball though. De Jong. Uh-oh. Here comes Depay. We have to close him down. We have to close him down. Do not let him whip that in. He's got way too much room. It's well cleared though. They're going to come back at us though. Tomata on the right hand side. Guardado, and that'll be the end of the highlight. Thank God. Results from round the ground as it stands. The Foxes have finished their game. They won 2-0. Nathan Redmond and Clavan with the goals. And then the Jaguars are 3-0 down. Oh no, 4-1 down. They've lost 4-1. Jesus Christ. Di Natale, Kone with a hat-trick. And Thiago Neves with the only goal for them. It is also finished 1-1 between the Penguins and Kivas. We're trying to press for a win now. Because of that 2-0 win for the Foxes, it does mean that they go above us in the league. 3rd position. I think we're going to have to make some changes now. Sol's having a good game in the number 10 though. As they come forward though with De Jong. Guardado. He's going to cross it and it's hit the bar. God. It's a goal kick. Let's go. Let's try and get some more possession in this game. We're going to make a substitution. Garmash is having a pretty poor game. We're going to bring in Gago. I think that's because he's playing against Memphis Depay at the moment, who's having a great game. Andre Ayew's not having the best of games either. Sol was doing well in the number 10 role, so hopefully we can create something sooner rather than later. But we're definitely going to take Garmash off. Swap him as we do. Cedric though with the throw. Will this be a terrible throw? He's just giving him the ball. What the hell was that? Williams though. Going to go long. He's flicked onto Depay. Meyer. Oh, he's gone long to De Jong. Oh, Depay, and Depay has made it 2-1 to PSV, and it is not going well. We're going to have to go attacking. Depay though, oh, it's a great run from Depay, and he smashes it in the corner. Butland with a goal kick. He's going to play it forward. Again, they win the ball so easily. This is our poorest performance so far. Josefund comes forward. It's chipped in. De Jong, and Butland does well to keep hold of that. I think we might make another change. Baba's having a terrible game, which is unlike him. So this just kind of sums up the episode so far. Johnny's going to come on for Baba. What should we do? I think we're going to have to change Ayew. Let's change him for... Let's go with Rafinha. Ayew not having the best of games at a 6.5. Again, Danny Ings. We're not seeing nothing of him. I called this at the bloody beginning. Rafinha with a late minute corner. Ings, he's hit the bar, and it's a goal. It is a goal. It is. Is it still? Yes, it is. A Tomata own goal. It looked like Danny Ings smashed the crossbar. It looks like it's bounced off him and gone back in. A late equaliser. Rafinha. It was Danny Ings. It's hit the crossbar. Wijnaldum goes to clear the ball, smashes it off the back of Tomata. Oh, let's go overload. Let's go for it. Come on, boys. We've got probably a minute and a bit. It's not going to happen now. We're in the last minute. Butler's going to take the goal kick. I think we might have rescued a point here. Sol's got the ball. Gago into Schneiderlin. What's he going to do? Gago. Sol. Don't lose it. He's lost it. Schneiderlin. Gago. One more. Schneiderlin. And then Rafinha. And it's held on by Zoet. And that should see it out. We're 30 seconds over full time. And we have rescued a late draw. Oh, and it finishes 1-1. Oh, I think, to be fair, I do think that PSV are they're a really strong team. I think Memphis Depay is obviously their main outlook, and he did score for us today. But their league position doesn't reflect the level of their team, as I've said a couple of times. Memphis Depay with a goal and an assist. I definitely think we should look to buy him at some point. So results from around the ground. As you know, the Foxes did win 2-0 against Cruz Azul. Jaguars lost 4-1 to Udinese. A real tough result for them. The Penguins also drew, the same as us, against Kivas at home. And then obviously we drew 2-2. A very even game, to be fair. We had 17 shots apiece. They had more shots on target, and we had the slight edge on possession. Unfortunately, could not do anything with it. I did think we were going to get a late winner at the end, but Zoe unfortunately saved the effort. Very fortunate as well with the own goal. Wijnaldum smashing the ball against the back of Tomato, and it rocketed into the net. But at least Danny Ings is shooting. At least we saw a shot from Danny Ings, I guess. But we were poor. Probably the poorest the poorest performance that we've made so far since we started. Although discounting what we did at the beginning of the season, but there we go. So yeah, I would like to have won that. Really, it would have put us in a real good position in the league, but we've rescued a late draw, so I'll take that. But one positive to take from that, it does mean that we remain unbeaten. We have not lost a game at all in the league, so not a single loss. I don't know if there's any other teams that have done that. Oh, there's quite a few actually. Ajax haven't lost yet. Kivas haven't lost yet. We haven't lost, obviously, and then Everton. So there's only 4 teams in the league that haven't lost. So at least we're unbeaten. We can take one positive for it, but it does mean that we sit in 7th place at the moment. So higher than we did at the beginning of the episode. We've obviously got a win and a draw, so we haven't lost. But yeah, 7th place. The Foxes sit in 3rd. We're only a point behind them though. The Penguins are 4 points behind us in 17th. And the Jaguars are really struggling in 20th place with only 3 points at the moment. So all I'm saying is I'm starting to see some Just Another Guy Out banners. That's all I'm saying. There's some banners, there's some very annoyed fans outside the ground. Lifelong fans, been with the club for about 3 or 4 months. Well, pressure. The board have returned with a senior affiliate verdicts. We did actually try to get some feeder clubs in. But yeah, been unsuccessful. So if you guys were wondering what happened to that time when you were looking for a feeder club or a parent club, what happened there? Well, that's why the board have been out and had a look and couldn't find anyone. As simple as that. We've taken the reins of the #Trialist FC club for a moment. We've made some free transfers. We've got Diego Calderon, Tommy Smith, Maka Marai or Mary, Marko Milinkovic, Marcone, Kiraginski, Nesta Diaz, Matthew Briggs, Yegor, Mark Beavers, Ivan Perez, Junior Vicosa, Thomas Fibel, James Vaughan, Ricardo Rocha and Enrique. These are all players that are on really, really cheap wages, literally like $5,000 and below. And we're going to try and make some money on them, as much money on them as possible. At the minute, we're trying to get these guys out on loan. They're all in the under-21 squad. So as you can see, ineligible. All of these guys here. Calderon's already gone out on loan. We're also trying to loan out, yeah, pretty much the whole team, to be honest with you. All of these guys. Tariq, Vallejo and Mosquito. Excuse me. So yeah, we're trying to loan absolutely every single one of these guys out, just to save as much money as we can. So we're going to eventually offer them to clubs via transfer. Sorry, not via transfer. What am I on about? Via loan. Hopefully they'll get some first team experience somewhere else. Try and get their value increasing. Some of them have got reasonably good values already, especially James Vaughan. I think James Vaughan's value is like 5 or 6 million already. So if we can increase that a little bit more and sell him for 10 million, absolutely laughing. But yeah, we've just got the task of getting them out on loan in the next sort of 6-7 days. It's weird because we've got players moaning about first team football already, and we're only 4 games into the season, so this is a little bit strange, but we're going to speak to Broomer anyway, tell him to shut up. You're right, I haven't given you a fair shot. Let's just keep him quiet for now. We probably will have to do some rotation very, very soon, because the amount of games that we've got running consistently, there's a good chance that we're going to suffer injuries and unfit players and stuff. So they will play. So hopefully, I'm not saying that I hope bad fitness kicks in or injuries kick in, because you don't want that to. But Jeffrey Broomer, Broomer was realistic at the beginning of the series, and then over time, like as you sign better and better players, and then like even better players become more realistic, because your reputation of your club slightly grows because you've got good players at the club. Like for instance, there's no chance in hell. I looked at Schneidlin, for example, with the big as well. There you go. Rakitsky is injured. There you go. So it's a good job we told Bruno, because he's likely to be getting some game time very, very soon. Rakitsky's injured. He is out for 9 to 11 days. Going to leave him to the physio with a chest injury. But yeah, no, for example, at the beginning of the series, Morgan Schneiderlin was massively unrealistic. Like, no chance. He had absolutely no interest in joining the club. A couple of signings later, UNBEATEN signs, goo.gl signs, Danny Ings comes in, then Max Kruse. These sort of guys join. And then Schneiderlin all of a sudden is like, oh, do you know what? They've got some good players there. They're probably going to be one of the best teams in the world looking at that squad. Let's go there. And that's why Morgan Schneiderlin, long story short, joined the mighty Lynx FC at the antiperspirant arena. So the board have come back now, and they've now said they have found a feeder club. Actually, no, sorry. The previous one was a parent club. So we're going to make a recommendation on a feeder club now. We've got Partick Thistle, Inverness, Cork City, Silgo Rovers, or Kairat. Could be good to increase our... They've got great facilities. I think we're going to recommend them. So Viktoria Pilsen are our next game. As you can see, they're currently sat in 3rd position after 5 games. It's a bit of a juxtaposition to the last game, because I thought PSV were going to be really good in the league, and they're doing quite poorly in the league, sat in 20th position. And so it's a complete flip round, and I didn't think Viktoria Pilsen would do that great, but they're 3rd in the league. I do actually think Viktoria Pilsen, I think they beat the Penguins, if I'm right. I think they smashed them. Yeah, they smashed the Penguins 4-1. So we could have quite a tough task on our hands. They've only lost 1 game in the league. So, I mean, it's going to be tougher than you probably think. So the games today, as you can see in the FIFA World League Division 2 in our division, we'll just go through the other guys who they're playing today. The Penguins are away to Dynamo Kiev. We are at home to Viktoria Pilsen, as you know. The Jaguars looking for his first win still, away to Spartak Moscow. And the Foxes are at home to PSV, obviously still going through the same fixture list that we are. We're hoping that PSV and Memphis Depay can get a good result against the Foxes for us to hopefully leapfrog them once again. But yeah, we'll go to the match preview, and I'll see you in a second when we've got everything sorted and we're ready to kick off. So it says that we are favourites for this game, although I'm not believing nothing after some of the other games and the odds from bloody stupid betting companies like Boyle Sports. They reckon Viktoria Pilsen are 11 to 5 to win, even though they're higher than us in the league. So we're going to continue. This is the lineup. We're going for a 4-2-3-1. We've actually got almost our strongest team available for us today. We've got no Fabio though, so Butland goes in goal again. We have no Rakitsky, so Basong will partner Balanta at centre back. We've got Babber at left back, Cedric at right back. We then have Schneiderlin and Gago in central midfield. On the left we have Ayu, on the right Dockow as normal. This time we're playing Shelby, instead he comes in for Sol. And then we finally have Max Kruse, who weirdly is wearing number 2, and I've just realised that, and I do not know why. I think he did actually ask for number 2, possibly, but very weird. And they're going for a flat 4-5-1. They've got Limberski, Hejda, Projaka, Raj Tarau at the back with Pavlik in goal, Kovarik, Kolar, Harava Horvath, Bernadeschi, who's a good player, and Kramosta up top. On the bench we have Bruma, Johnny, Garmash, Rafinha, Sol, Munir and Danny Ings. So let's hope that Max Kruse can bag us a goal with his number 2 shirt, as you do. And yeah, fingers crossed, but I'd like to get another 3 points. I want to win every single game that's available to us, basically. So we're going to continue to the team talk, and I'll see you for kickoff. So we kick off the mighty Lynx FC at home to Viktoria Pilsen. Let's hope we can get another 3 points on the board. Match stats will be on the left along with the league table. We do need to bring up latest scores though, which are here. We'll drop these down now as well. So the Jaguars are 1-0 up, as you can see, after 5 minutes. Fair play to the Jaguars. They need a win. They need their first 3 points on the board. And Gabriel Barbosa has got the goal. News just in as well. Dynamo Kiev have gone 1-0 up against the Penguins. The Penguins are now 1-0 down. It is still 1-0 to the Jaguars, and still... Oh no! And as I speak, as I speak, we nearly concede, and we have... No, they've hit the bar. Jesus Christ! But the Foxes have gone 1-0 down to De Jong as well. So this is a great chance for us to pounce as Andre Ayew gets a knock. It's all going on. Raj Tarau on the right hand side. Bernadeschi comes inside. Chamosta, who's injured. Balanta misses his tackle, and they've hit the bar for the second time. That's 2 times in literally a couple of minutes that they've hit the bar. And they're really coming at us now. Balanta has to smash it into Rosette, and then we are under the cosh, even though we're apparently dominating possession. Raj Tarau on the right hand side with a throw in. He comes out. There's a lot of ball on the right hand side at the moment. It's cleared by Balanta and Max Cruz. He's going to pick it up. It's a great touch. What a touch by Max Cruz. This is what we've been missing. Dockow comes out wide. Is he going to get the ball in? He does. Shelvey, good save. Cruz, double save. Dockow, oh, it's cleared almost off the line. Cedric, back into Dockow. It's tackled though, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Finally, something's going on for the mighty Lynx FC instead of bloody Viktoria Pilsen. But we may have to make a change. Maybe bring UNBEATEN off at half time. Dockow's going to play it into Shelvey. He's going to play it out to Cedric. He's got himself a little bit of space. Swing the ball in. Gago, plenty of room. Goes backwards for some reason. Balanta, let's keep the ball. Schneidlin picks it up well. UNBEATEN spins, turns. Max Cruz with his first goal in his first game for the club. It is 1-0 to the mighty Lynx FC, and that's what we've been missing. A striker that bloody scores bloody goals. Come on, boys. 3 points. This is what we want. We're going to load the highlights now. We're still wearing the Huddersfield kit, by the way. I don't know if we're going to be able to sort this out. We've had looks at it, but it's going to be tough. But we've got blue sort of top of the arm. UNBEATEN with the assist. Max Cruz just lets the ball roll straight through to him and just smashes it in the bottom left corner. It is 1-0. Shelvey with the corner is going to swing it in. Gago, it looks like it was clear. Balanta out to Shelvey again. Shelvey's tackled. Now they're going to come forward with it. Hopefully we can win that ball. We don't. Cremosta comes out. Horvath's got plenty of room. It's through ball to... Was he offside? I think he's offside. He is offside. Jan Cremosta is offside. He's also injured. 2 of their players are injured or taken knocks. We're currently sat in 3rd position, 1 point behind top. We need Dynamo Kiev. We need the Penguins to turn that around. I'd be happy with a draw over there, but it's still 1-0 to Dynamo Kiev. That puts them top. If we can get another goal, we would go top, I think. I think we're going to take UNBEATEN off. We're going to bring... let's go with Munir on for UNBEATEN. Just because I don't want to risk too much of any more of an injury than he already has. Who else is having a good game? Schneidlin's not playing that great. We may look to bring on Garmash at some point. Who else is playing okay? Balanta's not... He's doing... I mean, we're having an average... We're not having a good game, really. It wasn't the first half we've ever seen yet. But there's room for improvement in the second half. I 100% agree with that. So, we'll quickly do our individual instructions, and then we'll have a look at how the scores are looking from around the grounds. But it is 1-0 to the mighty Lynx FC at half time. So we'll start the second half. We'll quickly pause it, have a look at the latest scores. What are the scores? Let's pause it, as I said. So Dynamo Kiev are still 1-0 up to the Penguins. We're still 1 up to Viktoria Pilsen. Obviously, Jaguars are still 1 up, although he's got Gabriel Barbosa injured in the 38th minute. Guido Carrillo has got an equaliser against PSV. We drew 2-2 there, so it'll be interesting to see how the Foxes do in comparison. And we were lucky to draw 2-2, if I'm completely honest. But they got the equaliser 3 minutes later, and they're at half time at the moment. As we press on to the 50th minute. Schneidlin needs to step his game up, though. A little bit worried about his 6.4, although he does seem composed. It's 2-1 to the Foxes. Yannick Bolassi's made it 2-1 against PSV. Jaguars are still 1-0 up. And the Penguins have equalised as well with a Mark Noble penalty in the 59th minute. So there's draws galore. But it does mean that the Foxes go up to 2nd position. We go up to 5th, only a point behind. And it's Everton at the minute that are top of the league by beating Braga 1-0. Butland's going to take the goal kick. Is Cruz going to pick that up? No, it's headed. But Balanta picks it up. Takes the interception. What a great ball to Munir. Munir's going to whip that in, surely. He does. John Joe Shelvey. Dock out the back post. Is he onside? He is. It is 2-0 to Lynx FC. Borat Dock out. I don't know if Shelvey's was a shot or a pass. If it was a pass, what an assist that is. Let's have a look. Munir skips the defender. 2 defenders. Shelvey, does he shoot? He does. Pavlik saves it, but it falls straight into the path of Dockow with his red undergarments, and he smashes home to make it 2-0 to Lynx FC. And we're doing well. As soon as it hits the 80th minute, I think we might... Oh, no, hold on. Dockow. Rajtaral picks the ball up. Cremosta's got lots of room on the right-hand side. He's got also someone just inside. I'm not sure who that is. It is Pilar, and he's hit the post. He's hit the post. We're very fortunate there. I think we might make some changes in a second, just to sort of ease it out. We're still playing attacking. We're dominating possession. We've had 23 shots. They've only had 8. And we're doing well, to be fair. But we'll make some substitutions now. We'll bring Broomer in. I think we'll bring Broomer in for his first game for the club. For Balanta. Because... Oh, no. Yeah, for Basong or Balanta. Let's undo that. Let's bring Broomer on. Balanta's having the better game for Basong. We've got a little gap between our next game. So, what else have we got going on? Shelby's a little bit tired, but he's having a good game. Baba's quite tired. Let's bring Johnny on for Baba. Cedric's okay on the right hand side. Baba again, 7.7. Such a great player. So that'll be our 3 substitutions for today. We're going to try and shore it up a little bit. We're going to go controlled. We're going to try and keep hold of the ball as my chair squeaks like crazy. So let's wait for these changes to go through. Sorry if you can hear the phone ringing in the background. We've got a free kick there. Docko's going to swing it in. And Broom has hit the post with his first attempt on goal. We're going to go control. Actually, let's just go counter. Let's sit deep. What's going on? Right, so we're going to change our instructions as well. We're going to go to a lower tempo. Keep the ball. And that will do lovely. And let's just see this game out. Let's see it out and hopefully keep the 2-0 victory. Keep the clean sheet, which is huge for us. As we reach the 90th minute, coming up to extra time with plus 3 minutes. And this should see it. We're bossing possession. There's less than a minute to go. This should be the last highlight. As Pilar comes forward. Is it Pilar or Pilar? I think it's Pilar. Pilar. There's Vaclav Pilar, isn't it, I think. Schneidlin to Cruz, who's going to be beaten out by the defender. Butland should pick that up easy. And we've got 20 seconds to go. And that should see the game out and make it 2-0. 10 seconds to go. Just keep them out. That's it. Well done, Johnny. Coming in, doing the job out of our Schneidlin. And that is it, boys. It is full time at the Antiperspirant Arena. It is finished 2-0 to the Mighty Lynx FC. Goals from Borek Dockout again, as per usual. Such a beast. And Max Cruz with his first goal in his first league game for the club. That's what we've been missing, boys. Danny Ings and Saviola have not been scoring enough goals. And Max Cruz comes in and does very well for us. So I'm going to say calm. Well done, lads. That's a good win for us. Let's see how they've reacted well. Looked extremely delighted. So the morale's good. The results are coming in. We're still unbeaten in the league. We've got a couple of wins now under our belt. We've got 3 wins under our belt. We're 2 points off top, 1 point off the Foxes in second. Although America from Mexico do have a game in hand, so they could actually go top with a win. Who do they play? They play against Galatasaray. So yeah, America, Mexico could go top. But we'll leave the match there, and I'll see you very, very shortly. We're actually going to have a chat with the guys in a second as well, so fingers crossed. I've got some bragging rights basically. But yeah, at the minute the Foxes obviously with a 3-1 victory over PSV, which is really good for them. The Jaguars managed to get their first win, 2-0 against Spartak Moscow, and the Penguins stole a victory and they won 2-0 against Dynamo Kiev. So it does mean that we climb above quite a few teams that they were playing, but the Jaguars are now chasing the Penguins, we're chasing the Foxes. It could turn into a 2-horse race either side, but there's loads of time left in the season, obviously. It's a good win for Lynx FC. They're dominating the game, 57% possession and 27 shots. This is actually the first time as well that we've all won.
Hello.
Hello.
Jordan.
Yes.
You should see my reaction to that video.
Ridiculous.
That
Absolutely
was unbelievable.
ridiculous.
What a win. What a win. Unbeaten
Yeah,
beforehand, and we smashed them.
Smashed them, he
Yeah,
says.
smashed them. Dominated. They had no chance.
Yeah, right, okay. But no, I respect your win, and looking back, I got hard done by, but that's fine. But
Well,
I
mean, you didn't deserve to smash me. You didn't deserve to win, to be fair. I mean,
didn't deserve to win. Had more
let's
shots. Hit the
face
bar
it.
3 times.
Yeah, but at 0-0,
better the
Lacazette
chances.
had an open goal, and guess what he did?
Which he missed because he's not as good as Guido Carrillo. Simple as.
Right, we're doing this. Comparison.
Right. But the problem I have is that other than that, I've dominated all my games. So except for the one against you, Jag. So dominated all my games, and I've somehow lost one. But that's fine because I'm the highest placed team out of all of us.
Yeah, you have done
so I'm in a very good
surprisingly
position.
well, but I've picked up form. But okay, we'll hand it over to you, Harry.
Form.
Do you wanna...
Sorry. 3 games is form.
Harry, do you want to take us quickly through your games and tell us your brief
Alright.
thoughts on them?
So, my first 2, I've won my first game in the last one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. And the problem I currently have is just Rhodes isn't turning up. For my past 3 games, Rhodes just hasn't been there. He's got like a 6 point something, really low 6 point something in the past 3 games. And I think if he starts scoring, then we'd be an alright team. We got smashed by Udinese, and we were just terrible in that game, end of. But apart from that, it's not been too bad. It's been pretty consistent with the other fixtures, but we've won a game.
Right, Tom, you next.
Well, obviously, I smashed you 40. Oh no, sorry, that was the last episode. Yeah, no, mine was. I've done okay actually. I've still not lost in the league at all. Cruisers all absolutely tore them a new backside. Dominated them, beat them 3-0. Andre Ayew got 2 and Rafinha with 1. And then PSV, it was a strange one. I actually played really, really poorly. I was quite shocked when I seen the Foxes beat them so well. But yeah, we literally stole a last-minute equaliser from an own goal. And literally, I think Wijnaldum just smashed it against a guy called Tomato and it just went straight in. It was a really, really weird own goal. And then in this game, I literally just battered Pilsen. Max Kruse with his first game for the club in the league, and he gets a goal. So, finally got a striker that's actually scored. Saviola and bloody Danny Ings haven't scored yet. So
Max Kruse is a bargain.
I know.
Genuinely, like I don't know. I'm annoyed that I missed out on him. To be honest, I really am. I'm happy to admit that.
It's his value since he's joined. It's literally like 18 million.
You could sell
crazy.
them now. You could sell them on now, like if you wanted to, and just
yeah. I won't. I'd probably get rid of Saviola and Danny Ings before I get rid of Max Kruse. But
I'd sell Max Kruse because he's quite good, and I don't want you to have him.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, you next. Your
what about me?
Your fixtures, talk them through. So,
well,
the first one.
I played a game which I'm afraid all my footage died for that, so you'll have to go watch chat. No, I lost a game which didn't deserve to lose. Then I won 2-0, which seems to be the scoreline my team liked for some reason. Yeah, another clean sheet. That's 3-0 against Cruz Azul, and then I beat PSV with relative ease, which was surprising because Campbell said, "Oh, Depay's really, really good. He's scary," and then he didn't have anything to do with the game all game. Dominated them. Good win.
When I played PSV, Dubai wasn't that good. It's just like we just didn't score much. That was the problem.
So it wasn't Depay wasn't that good. It was you that wasn't that good.
Yeah, fair to say that is true. All right.
So my question to you two who are at the sort of the towards the wrong end of the table, what's gone wrong?
The start for me. I'm not gonna keep on banging on about the restart, but I'm gonna keep on banging on about the restart because that didn't help. But also defensively, I've made adjustments, which you'll probably see if you watch these videos. I've made adjustments, and they seem to have made us. Well, I say better defensively. We have conceded in all the games that we've played since, but we've managed to also get a little bit better offensively and scored enough to win 2 games, and I'm happy with that.
I don't really know. I don't really have a clue. I wish I could tell you, but some games we just don't play well. Other games, the defense is solid, but they'll still concede, and it's just a bit weird, inconsistent, really. Hopefully it's just we started with bad form instead of getting it midway through the season, and we get through that, and then we should be alright. Hopefully.
I mean, you are top. I mean, but to be honest, the gap is only 7 points. I mean, it's totally, it's still pretty close. And you have only 6 games into the season, a lot can happen. So that's what I'm hoping.
Is he top? I didn't know he was. He's not
second.
Don't give him
Top
that yet,
us.
Chaz. Jesus.
He is top out of all of us, though. So
I'll give him credit. I've got him soon, though. I think like 5 games in, 5 more games or something.
No, Olympiacos though, they
like
haven't
that.
won yet, so that should be a good game.
I've got them next.
Yeah, I've got them in a few games.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully.
So,
As long as I don't lose and give them their first win.
Who's in the cups then?
Which one?
I've got the League Cup.
I've got the League Cup as well.
So have I, yeah.
Penguins, Lynx.
I've got the other
and
one.
Jaguars. You've got the other one, which you are.
I've
going
got
to die.
Dortmund next, so
The group of death.
you'll be burying my team quite soon.
I'm hoping that will just like tire your team out, and you won't be able to do well in the Division 2, and so
I think
drop form.
I think I've got a week. I think I've got a 6-day break. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
I'll get next game's 14 days away. Our
Yeah,
next
so-
league game, so he's got a big gap anyway.
Yeah.
So there
Well,
you go.
There you go. That's not going to happen. What a fail.
Redmond got
Brilliant.
called up to the England national squad. Just want to point that out. That really surprised me. I was like, Nathan. I saw Nathan Redmond there. I was like, hang on a minute, what? Is this not the under-21s? But
Redmond!
Look.
I can see Roy Hodgson now sat on the bench, just go Redmond.
That'll just
That
be
is
me and the
Redmond.
crowd behind him. Redmond!
I'm looking forward to hearing you singing. I have to say with Carrillo.
I really wanted you to win that game after he scored. I was like cheering you on.
it was so weird because I stopped when he scored. I was so happy. I was like, you could hear it in my voice, delighted. James Chester commits a penalty in the last minute. I was crushed. I didn't know what to say, and it was.
We are turning into a sort of penalty pool. We had a penalty against you. Against Chivas, did we have a penalty? No, but then we had 2 penalties against Dynamo Kiev. So we have had 3 penalties in the last 3 games, which is perhaps lucky.
How was your game against Kiev? They were like, it was rubbish when they played me. Like, no one did anything, but they scored like 1 goal out of 1 half chance.
Wait, what was your result again then?
I lost 1-0, but like no one did anything. It was just a boring game. Like you got 2 penalties.
They scored an early goal, but then we sort of got back into it, and they didn't really create much after that. It was just their goal that they finished. Then we created a few chances, hit the post a couple of times, and then. But then in the end managed to win it thanks to Mark Noble, who I have now admitted I will have his children, which is I regret now.
That's a scandal and a half. Mark Noble's been sleeping with his manager.
In a minute we'll see Mark Noble gets a new deal.
There we go. Brilliant. Okay, I think that will end it there. Thank you very much for coming along. It's been good. It's been very good. It's been better. I'm very happy because I won against Jordan.
Good. I'm really happy that Jag got his win. I'm really happy for it.
It's good because now we've all got wins. We're all off the board.
I was off the board anyway. I was only 1 or 2 points behind you with no win.
I mean with the wins, you know.
Yeah.
It's good.
You've drawn quite a few, haven't you?
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you're not losing that many.
Yeah, that was the positive. That's what I kept saying anyway. So.
That will conclude this episode then. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. Remember to leave a comment if you've got anything to say. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the series. Don't forget also to check out the other 3 guys. We've got Toxic LeMoN, CompletelyChaz FM and JustAnotherGuyHD. All the links will be in the description as per usual. We are currently sat in 4th position then. America obviously with a game in hand behind us in 5th. We're trying to catch the Foxes. I think we will catch the Foxes. We have got to play them very, very soon as well. But the climb is on. We're still doing well. We're still unbeaten in the league. We are one of 2 teams. Us and Kivas are the only 2 teams to be unbeaten, and Everton as well. Everton were the favourites to win the league, so perhaps it's working out for them. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next week.